I'm the quiet one of tonight. I'll give you about 7 minutes and I'm going to get out. St. John, 19th chapter, 30th verse reads, Jesus therefore had received the vinegar. He said, "It is finished." And he bowed his head and that we serve a God who had a bad Friday so that we could have a good Friday. More importantly, I'm glad that the ethos sent the logos into my chaos. I'm glad tonight that he left the throne room of heaven to come save a no good sinner like myself. And it's awesome to know that if I ask the question tonight, if you were given the instructions that Jesus was given, would you be able to handle the pressure? Would you really want to know your future and your destination? I know tonight that some of y'all would say, I want to be able to be a mind reader so I can get all the numbers for the lottery. It would do something for me. I wish I could know my future, but if your future was death, how many of you tonight would want to know the time of your death? What would you do in the time that you are alive? Jesus has come into a chaotic situation. His birth was chaotic. Chaotic, born in a dirty, low-down stable. He was born into a stinky situation. He was born into chaos. I thank Jesus tonight that he came down to heal, to save, and to deliver. But he was in a chaotic situation. I got about 3 minutes left. Watch this. He starts off in a chaotic situation, being marched from courthouse to courthouse. One man said, I'm going to wash my hands of this whole thing. It was a chaotic situation. And if that doesn't add insult to injury, those who were just chanting Hosanna just a few days ago are now saying, crucify him. And not only is it his enemies saying crucify him, but I believe it was some of his friends too. I wish I was preaching with friends like these who needs enemies. But it's a chaotic situation. And so here it is. If that doesn't add insult to injury, he now has to carry his own cross. He has to carry his own cross up. God, listen. I thank God tonight that I'm not Jesus, because after all of this chaotic situation that he's in, they now have driven the nails in his hand. Lord have mercy. They drive the nails in his feet and they lift him up high and they stretched him out wide. And I don't want, number one, for y'all to repeat everything you hear. It sounds good and he never said a mumbling word. That's a lie, because he did say a word. He said, Father, forgive them. For they know not what they do. How many of y'all tonight forgive folks that said bad things about you? Y'all let alone sit next to them in the church seat. How many of y'all would forgive folks who backstabbed you and lied on you and talked about you and talked about you bad to the pastor? God, how many of y'all would forgive somebody that talked nasty about you on your job? I'm glad I'm like Jesus, because I probably would have killed them and healed them and said, no, situation. Well, I got 2 minutes left. He's now on the cross. Pain going through his body. He can barely hang on, and he says, "It is finished." He says, "Father, you know what you sent me here to do is now completed. I've done my task. I've finished my work, but I couldn't leave y'all without really diving into it is finished." Because in the Greek, it is really one word to tell us that means it is finished, which comes from a word teleo, which means to bring to an end, to complete, to accomplish. It is a crucial word because it signifies the successful end to a particular course of action. Let me help you out. Some of y'all say it is finished when you pay your last rent center bill. It is finished when your kids walk across the stage and get their diploma. It is finished when you've had a hard choir rehearsal. It is finished. It is done. It means I've completed my task. I've survived. It means I did exactly what I was set up to do. And it means that I did it with dignity. So Jesus is saying, it is finished. He's saying the power of the pain that now has no more grip over him because Jesus said, it is finished. But not only in the Greek does it mean it is finished, but in the perfect tense in the Greek, it means it is finished, past tense and present. So it just doesn't mean it is finished in the past, but it means it's finished right now. Not only does the word have past tense implication, but it has existential reality. Because what it's saying is, even though it happened then and it's finished, that the power of what happened then is still in effect right now. So when Jesus says, it is finished, he says it's finished in the past, it's finished in the present, but it's also finished in the future. I gotta go home now, but I'm glad that I don't always shout about what I read in the Bible. For sometimes you gotta shout for what you do not read in the Bible. I'm glad that I read it is finished. Sometimes I'm glad that Jesus said it is finished. But Reverend Man, I shouted because he didn't say I was finished. And is there anybody here that you've been in a chaotic situation? I'm glad that my relationship ended, but I'm not finished. I'm glad that my job finished, but I'm not finished. I'm glad that I'm finished folks talking about me, but I'm not finished. I'm glad that it is finished. I see you back there. But I'm glad that my situation didn't finish me. I'm glad that my circumstance didn't finish me. And can I get a witness tonight to look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, I know you lied on me, but I'm still not finished. Neighbor, I know you talked about me like a dog, but I'm still not finished. Neighbor, I know you tried to backstab me, but I'm still not finished. Can I get a witness tonight that can just shout, I'm not finished? I'm so glad that God didn't say I'm finished, because had he said I'm finished, that means I would have been finished. Aren't you glad that God is still working behind the scenes? I'm so glad that he didn't say I'm finished, because had he said I'm finished, that means there would have been no more healing. That means there would have been no more blessings. Is there anybody here that